you'll fuck that name up too. I was gonna say Kadeem. Never mind. It's from a different world. You'll fuck his name up too. Say Kadeem Carey.
Kadeem Carey.
Okay. Say George Farmer.
George Farmer.
Yeah. But anyway, whatever happened to him?
You know I can't speak. Greg Olsen called Cam Newton the ultimate deal based off his contract with the Patriots. You got to take your tangent on that.
Yeah. Because people forget that like Cam and Greg Olsen were like
was only the first black QB to ever win a fucking MVP outright.
And also like his best receiver was a tight end who ran a
And also, what the fuck did you guys do to Von Miller? Because that dude looks like he's been in fucking solitary confinement doing nothing but push-ups and burpees.
His lungs are still fucked up from the COVID, but he's clearly just been sleeping and eating and shitting and living in a fucking hyperbolic chamber. And inside that chamber on Dragon Ball Z.
Bro, he found Super Saiyan 3.
No, he found crazy. Super Saiyan 5. You understand that?
He's Brawly? Are we just calling Von Miller Brawly?
He's Brawly out the fucking gate. Like, there's a reason why he couldn't be blocked at Texas A&M. And I knew the Raiders never had a chance at him. That's what hurt the most when I saw him get drafted to Denver. I was like, oh, he has life-changing speed and agility. Like, Von Miller's so good, even if he, like, becomes too slow to be a pass rusher, he could just play middle linebacker and just cover.
That's what they were saying. Saying he was versatile.
Like, he'll get so slow that he'll still be good enough to play. Even like on his last legs, which is crazy. I can't even you can't even hate Von Miller.
All right, touchdown and turnover. DeMarcus Lawrence, Cowboys defensive end, Boise State alumni, came out and said he's not sure if he'll play. He said family's first. It's not worth it. He just signed a big deal last year. So is that a touchdown or a turnover if he ends up foregoing the season to be with his family?
Jerry Jones might have him disappeared. Jerry Jones might Epstein him.
Damn. Yeah, especially because he just gave him that bag.
He got Alden Smith and Randy Gregory in the mix.
Ooh, shit.
He might just find a reason to trade DeMarcus Lawrence in 2 years.
And give that money to Dak. Psych!
Damn, that's fucked up.
You know they ain't trying to play Dak.
That was really fucked up, but accurate.
Like, they just keep kicking the can down the road.
I can honestly see, though, like, Sean Lee's getting cut or traded.
All right. Mark Davis. Oh, we already talked about that. It's fine. Matt Unger, former Seattle Seahawks center, lost a shit ton of weight.
60 pounds.
Looks unrecognizable by a lot of people who know him. So... you got a touchdown. Is that a touchdown or a turnover when offensive linemen lose a shit ton of weight?
When fat boys get fit?
I'm going to say it's a turnover because I'm still waiting on my 60 drop. What the fuck? God damn, that shit makes me feel useless. I'm mad.
That's because you have a soy diet, so your fat just stays with you.
Fuck you. I don't eat soy.
Oh, you're like, now you're going to lie.
I don't eat soy like that.
I don't eat soy like that. So which is it, motherfucker?
Like, I'll fuck up a miso soup. Don't get me wrong, but I don't eat tofu like that or soy.
But everything you eat has soy in it.
Salt, I guess, yeah. Somewhat.
Salt and soy.
MSG.
Like, but honestly, the greatest offensive lineman transformation I've seen is Alan Faneca and Joe Thomas. Because Joe Thomas, even when he was like coming out of Wisconsin, looked like if he just stopped playing football and like lost the lineman girth, he'd have a fucking six-pack. Because he was freakishly athletic, and he had a California like surfer body. It was weird. And Faneca just lost 100 pounds, and he just has a big ass head and an old white man body.
Saturday lost a lot of weight.
Saturday looks good. Shout out to linemen who lose weight and look good afterwards, man. Like, I don't know how it was for you after you stopped playing in high school, but like after I stopped playing, like, one, my grown man strength kicked in, so I was pissed because I was like, great.
Yeah.
My foot doesn't fucking work, though, so thanks. And then, like, I lost a bunch of weight, but then I got stronger.
My recovery got a lot better. Like, in terms of not getting sore.
I actually, like, I was doing
because
like
I was still working. I was still working
day.
out 4 hours a day, like right out of up until like 2 years ago, I was still working out 4 days a week.
Yeah.
Like explosive.
It wasn't until
speed training, ladders, shit like that. Like I was serious.
Once I got to college and just started lifting just to like feel better, that's when like all my numbers shot up. Like I was benching over 300 and shit, and it made no sense because I hit 240 in high school, but I would have hit more had I not gotten hurt. But like, it was weird. Like I felt like a weight change.
Last one,
because we were younger.
Last one. This report says that NFL face shields, the ones we've been seeing on social media, which are basically like an extension of the visor all the way down to the mouth of the helmet,
the Oakley ones,
are expected to be recommended, not required. Is that a touchdown or a turnover? Not requiring those face guards and only making them recommended.
As Melvin Gordon said, what if I cut my lip on that?
Bro, how the fuck are linemen going to get those thumbs in there and like low-key hold? Because you know you did that shit, bro. You know you did that shit, bro.
Nah.
You were lying.
I knew where your shoulder pads were, so I would try to unhook that shit and just... it was always fight half a man.
Bro, I always did that shit. I always did that shit to nose tackles, bro, who were like big, like chubby as fuck with little arms.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, because they couldn't get it.
It's like a steering wheel. It's like woo.
Especially the ones who thought they were tight with running back pads. Like, bro, you can't get those on by yourself.
Yo, you really can't.
Like, bro, you can't.
I throw you in a trash can, you short motherfucker. It's like Michael Bennett, who would just wear like virtually no pads. I don't know. He got away with having like shot. Like,
I wonder why he always had soldier injuries.
He had like little children shoulder pads. Like I'm convinced he just doubled up, and you know, like the little Nike the shits where it was like bubbles.
The underpads.
Yeah, the underpads.
Yeah.
I feel like he just wore 3 of those. And just put his fucking jersey underneath. Because he would always tape it because he got tired of people holding. But it's like, I would rather wear the shoulder pads I need and have that Justin Tuck face mask and the Leonard Williams ones where it's impossible to get my hands in to your actual face mask and hold you. I would rather have that than no shoulder pads. Because it's not fun fucking up your shoulder. Like, one time I dove... to the end zone and we were playing happy ball and that shit hurt. Like I landed on my head, rolled over on my shoulder, I was dizzy, and I was like, yeah, if I had no shoulder pads, my shit would have been broke. So yeah. That whole thing with the extra bar going down, like Melvin Gordon said, what if I cut my lip on it? What are you gonna do then? And for linemen it's probably gonna be harder to breathe.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Like, do they...
Especially if you're playing in Denver.
In altitude?
That's just going to be all foggy.
That's what it's going to sound like. Pause. Sorry.
Fucking pugs? Pugs on the line? Bulldogs?
It's going to sound like...
Everyone's just going to sound like a fucking bulldog.
It's going to sound like a porno video in that offensive line. Once you get the NFL films, it's going to sound like the double hand.
At what point are we just going to start wearing motorcycle helmets?
Literally, you can just get porn stars to come in and just like make imitations with the little glove.
Wow.
Going, yeah. I'm not gonna make the sound again because it's mad sus.
Like when you're stirring mac and cheese.
Like when you're stirring, God damn it! When you're in college stirring mac and cheese with Velveeta cheese mix.
That's how you know you're hitting
like
it right. If it sounds like mac and cheese.
When it's mac and cheese on one end, and then you got the rice-a-roni, and then you got the fucking...
Nah, I ain't that hood. I ain't rice-a-roni like that.
Nah, but it's like...
That's the bastard
when you're
snack.
cooking both at the same time, and you hear that pop, that's what it's going to sound like when they're breathing.
All right. Well, we're pretty much done this week, so...
I got one more thing.
Go ahead.
So, as you know, a legend in hip-hop is retiring.
Oh, my fucking God.
Allegedly.
Oh, my fucking God. And I'm fucking ecstatic.
So,
I'm happy. Bro.
Shout out to R.A. the Rugged
Logic
Man.
and Cole in the same fucking month?
Cole ain't retiring, first off. He put out 2 tracks, bitch.
I don't know. They said that he might retire.
If he does, so what? Kendrick ain't came out yet. Ain't nobody gonna take Candyman, so shit.
I don't think anyone's coming out this year because I think they're all waiting for shit to open up so they can go on tour. That's how artists make their money.
Yeah, but shout out to Cudi for saying there's more Eminem tracks. Because honestly, when I wanted Cudi and Eminem to do tracks, they were too high on drugs together.
Damn, this is a fucking good month. All the fucking hipsters, we gotta acknowledge the fucking rap god. I'm talking about one specifically.
Cudi's a rap god?
One I got all time. Wow. Stop.
I was just joking.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see where
Stop it, bro.
I just wanted to see how you were going to take that.
Stop it.
But we're not going to act like Cudi's some fucking outside hipster when literally Gorgeous is one of the greatest songs ever made. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Mind is one of the greatest fucking albums ever made. That literally, Cudi on a Kanye beat fucking singing the hook from 2008 to 2012 at least was some of the greatest shit ever.
I'm just salty, man. One of my homies is like a big Cudi stan. He's been a Cudi stan forever, and he hates fucking Eminem. So the fact that he has to listen to Eminem now is
hilarious.
Fucking gets me going.
I just want to say, who the fuck like really cares that Logic is retiring? Because I don't. He was
and
never
he got a fucking
even when he was underrated. He was never that good. And like, bro, like, stop saying I'm white, I'm black, and I have problems because I'm black. Nobody fucking knows you're black unless you come out and say it, and you said it. But even before then, you're like Sean King. I don't really know. You're one bad fucking taper away from clearly looking like your dad's name is Bob and your mom's name is Susan. Like, sorry, sisters wasn't really choosing you like that. Like, fall back, relax.
Can we close it out now?
Can we close out the fact that Logic says a lot of words but doesn't really say shit? Logic is like, and I don't think Logic is better than Joe Budden.
I fucking hate talking about Logic.
But I just want this to be known because I know people in college who were huge Logic fans, and I was like, I like Lil Dicky better than I like Logic, and I fucking hate Lil Dicky.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like,
you gotta watch Lil Dicky's shows.
No, his shows are amazing. The show with David is fucking hilarious.
That shit is hilarious.
I love that part when rappers do great shit. And by the way, the industry needs to stop holding Vince Staples back. Give this man his own fucking show. Give Vince Staples fucking
I feel like Vince Staples
budget for a TV show.
I thought Vince Staples is holding himself back because he
probably
always
a little bit.
He always be on that creative shit like, dog, I'm lazy, I don't be doing shit. I just be chilling at the house.
But he would be he'd be like, I'll pay my mom's rent.
He's on that superstar shit.
I'm in an apartment. I drive a fucking Ford GT and I pay my mom's rent or some shit like that. But all I know is Vince Staples really needs his own Netflix special or something or show. And yeah, get the fuck out of here with Logic. I'm never calling him a legend. I'm never putting up there with him with the greats because he was never up there with the greats. Honestly, you could say Logic was probably an industry plant that failed. He never really reached the heights that everybody was trying to fucking get his fan base.
But who was he being pushed with when he first came out? Your boy fucking Cole. Anyways, we can talk about that later.
Nah, they tried it.
They tried
didn't work.
They tried it.
And then he tried to steal from Joyner Lucas, and that didn't work.
All right, so let's close out the show.
Song.
You want to give your round first, or you want me to go first?
You go first this time.
All right, man. I don't have a lot of shit to say this week. I'm fucking tired. I've been fucking tired for like 2 months since I launched this newsletter, which I already plugged, but you can go check it out, westcoastsports.substack.com. Been doing it for 10 weeks now almost, and I think what I've learned the most, and obviously, like, you know, this is still an independent thing that, you know, I co-created, but like doing something fully independently on my own, like putting something out there that's like pretty much 100% me, myself, it's like really refreshing because it's like at the end of every single week, like I've always written all over the web, but now I can at least say like, damn, I got the one article that I wanted out there, and it's a newsletter basically encompassing everything. So that's crazy. And on top of that, when you really go out there and show it to people, like, you'd be surprised at how much love and respect you get, just because, like, not only can most people not write, but even the people who can write don't have the courage to go out there on their own and do it for themselves. And when they see somebody else doing it, and somebody else with my credentials and my work ethic, like, they have to respect it. So pretty much the moral of the story is, if you're thinking about doing something, just fucking do it. Do it the best of your ability. Adapt. Optimize. have fun, and at the end of the day, you're going to build connections, and you're going to grow into your best self. So that's it for my rant this week.